Hey everybody, this is Ole Schmidtquist from Broken Old Swede. Yeah, we had some 90-mile-an-hour straight wind gusts. Took down quite a few limbs. This load I got from this locust tree here. Oh yeah, still got to dump that on the brush pile. The apple tree took a hit. A lot of apples on that baby. But we had, let's see, we had locust and some maple and what else? We had some mulberry branches.
Yo-ho-ho, the wind do blow, the more you listen, the less you know. There's many a story about fisking's been told, about the sail and the cod that's been hooked and been sold. Now you've heard of the sturgeon that needs no urging, and you've heard of the tuna, the mackerel and the cuda. You've heard the boy say how the best get the day. Well, there's one yarn that's true, so I'll tell it to you. If you listen to me, I'll tell you no lies. My story's as straight as a pair of cross eyes. My name is Vinde Bjornsen. I live by the fjord at Narvik in Norway, way up in the north. I started out sailing one day to go whaling. I catches my fill, and I started for home. The sky became black, the moon went away. The waves started rolling and spitting up foam. Then all of a sudden there comes out of the night the biggest darn fisk. It sure was a fright. His eyes were like mirrors that reached to the fore. His mouth was so big you could stand up in his jaw. His fins, they make motions that scoop out whole oceans. Then he hissed at me, and I'll tell you no lie, I hissed right back, and I spit in his eye. I hollered at him, he hit him at you, I'll catch you alive. That's what I will do. I'm a dag blasted raptor if you are not in my platter. For real, I tie a cable to the leg of a cable. The hook was my anchor, the pole was a boom, the bait was a veil, and there still was some room. I tossed it to that fish, and I yerked in the line. There was a crash, and a howl, a shriek, and a growl. I pulled in that line, and that monster was mine. The waves, they rose up, and with a terrible commotion, rolled over and swamped the Isles of Lofoten. They got a bat in Sweden, which is just what they was needing. The streets down in Bergen, they was all washed away. I keep yanking and pulling all night and all day. I grab onto the pole and I hold to the line. I have that big fish right square on the dime. Then all at once he turns and he blinks. He looks straight at me, and with one eye he winks. He swims round the boat, and I'll tell you no fib, with the end of his tail he tickles my rib. I squirm and I twist, and I turn and I wiggles. My face will get red, and I burst out in giggles. The boat goes in circles like a merry-go-round. I get so darn dizzy I thought I would drown. The way that fish jumped, that sure was no yoke. I couldn't hold on because I thought I would croak. The hook leave his mouth, and he scottles the boat. Then the fish disappear in a big cloud of smoke. Now you've listened to me, and I've told you no lies. My story's as straight as a pair of cross eyes. I'll swear in a book it's true, but I say the things that happened to Bjornson that day. Yo-ho-ho, the wind do blow. The more you listen, the less you know.
We've had a lot of rain. My hayfield is pretty full of water. Well, here's my round bin. Here's a close-up of my cookie jar. Well, hello then. I'm Ole Schmidtquist from Broken Old Swede. Shouldn't be rubbing on the camera, Louie. Louie? Yeah.
Well, goodbye so long then.